Bro, right now, Joker's more dominant than Wilt Chamberlain right now. Lord.
Damn. Obviously, that was an engagement on hyperbole by the one and only Kevin Garnett. But give him credit where credit is due. He was very, very consistent. That was Kevin Garnett on his Ticket and the Truth podcast. And yes, you just heard him say that Nikola Jokic is more dominant than Wilt Chamberlain. Kevin Garnett knows better. But what he's doing is paying homage to today's generation of players because as he articulated on this very show over the Thanksgiving holidays, when he appeared on the Stephen A. Smith show, the OGs got to know how to step aside and make room for cats on the come up that are taking it to another level. And when you look at Nikola Jokic, there is no denying his greatness right there. He's got an NBA title. He's got an NBA Finals MVP, just as many as Wilt Chamberlain. He's got 2 NBA MVPs. He's been an All-NBA player 5 times. He's been an All-Star 6 times, okay? We get all of that. But did you see the numbers on the left with Wilt Chamberlain? 2 NBA titles, 4 NBA MVPs, 10-time All-Star, 13 All-NBA rather, 13 All-Star, 13-time All-Star, 7 scoring titles, 11 rebounding titles, even 1 assist titles. Kevin Garnett himself. Let me just throw y'all some numbers just in case we don't understand how great Wilt Chamberlain was. In Wilt Chamberlain's first 7 years in the NBA, he averaged 37.6, 38.4, 50.4, 44.8, 36.9, 34.7, and 38.9 points per game in the first 38 games he played with the San Francisco Warriors before departing for Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, that same 1964-1965 season. In the year 1961-62, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50 and 25.7 rebounds. For his career, he's a 22.9 rebounds per game player. He's a career 54% shooter. 1 3-point shooting back then. And the parity that exists now certainly did not exist then. But Wilt Chamberlain, they had to change rules for this man because he was so big, so dominant, that it was unfair to the competition. You got to think about things like that when you're listening to Kevin Garnett. It's not to take anything away from what he's saying. It's not to take anything away from what Jokic is doing. But when we talk about dominance, we're not talking about effective play, efficient play, stats, etc. We're talking about a Goliath that was so mammoth, so huge, so colossal, that when you had to defend against them, the first thing you did was pray. That's what we're talking about here. KG. Jokic is many things, and he is phenomenal and fabulous, but he ain't no Wilt Chamberlain.